Bound, gagged, and shot execution style. Let's get into this case. On a chilly evening in December of 1991, a yogurt shop called I Can't Believe It's Yogurt was open and bustling with business. This yogurt shop was a popular hangout for teenagers and families. But this Friday night was very different. Eliza Thomas and Jennifer Harbison was working the closing shift this night. Who also joined Eliza and Jennifer was Jennifer's younger sister named Sarah. Sarah came with her friend Amy. They came to keep the girls company while they were closing up. They planned to have a fun sleepover this night. Girls hanging out, staying up late. As the shop neared closing time, Sinister was lurking in the shadows. What happened in these next few hours is a mystery, but what was found was sad and gruesome. In the early morning hours of December 7th, firefighters responded to a call of a fire at the yogurt shop. What they uncovered inside was a scene of absolute horror. Once firefighters finally get the fire under control and can go inside, they find 4 nude bodies, all bound, all gagged, and all shot execution style. The killers had set the shop on fire in an effort to get rid of any evidence. One of the investigators on the scene said that it was the most intense investigation that he had ever been a part of. One of the girls who worked at the yogurt shop, Jennifer Harbison, like I said, her sister came to keep them company because all 4 of the girls planned to have a sleepover after closing. Jennifer and her sister Sarah both died this night, so their mother lost 2 of her children. The beginning of this investigation faced so many challenges. They had absolutely no leads. Then years passed with little to no information. Strangely enough, there have been dozens upon dozens of confessions to these girls' murders, which is just weird. Dozens of men have came forward saying that they were responsible for the murders of these 4 girls, which obviously none of them had enough evidence to convict any of these men. Out of all the confessions though, the ones that seemed the most realistic were these 4 men here. They confessed to the murders like a couple years after they took place. Maurice Pierce is at the top left, Forrest Wellborn is at the top right, Michael Scott is on the bottom right, and Robert Springsteen is right here. They all had the best evidence pointing towards them, but till this day, over 30 years later, nobody has been fully convicted of these murders. Austin, Texas still wants to know who killed their girls. All 4 of these beautiful young ladies were between the ages of 13 and 17, and to think that they were all just at a yogurt shop, planning their sleepover that they planned to have a few hours later. I'm 22, but I remember back when I was, if you're wondering what this is, it's just blush. But I remember back when I was 13, 14, 15, and to have a sleepover with your girlfriends was just the most fun thing you could do. Especially the beforehand fun, like planning what you're going to do. I just know that excitement and doing your makeup, doing your nails, whatever they planned to do. I mean, they were sexually assaulted. It was proven that they were held captive for hours, so who knows what else happened to them. It just proves even more so, like I try to prove more and more on my page, that as women, we just cannot be safe doing anything. They were just closing up a yogurt shop. What's even worse is that Eliza and Jennifer were the ones who actually worked there. Sarah and Amy did not work there. They were just going there to keep Eliza and Jennifer company. So if Sarah and Amy did not go, obviously they would have still been alive because they wouldn't have been there for it to happen. But they did choose to go, as they should have been able to. They shouldn't have had to worry about anything bad happening to them. But we have these men out here who cannot deal. I just get more and more bamboozled by these cases. As a mom of 2, one of them being a little girl, I have a daughter, she's not going anywhere. She's not walking to school by herself. She can get mad at me whenever she's 15 years old and say that, oh my God, my mom's crazy, she lets me do nothing. I'm keeping you alive, okay? Ladies, stay safe. I love you, and I'll see you in the next case.